I don't know if I have you both. Hold on. This isn't the best camera, you know. All right, go.
All right, I'm Liberal Lucy here with MichiganLiberal.com. I'm here with Van Jones, founder and executive director of Green for All. He does a lot with social inequality and environmental justice. And we've got a real problem in Michigan. We've got Senate Republicans that want to put up 8 new coal-fired power plants. They say it's going to bring jobs, but you know better.
Talk to the camera.
But you know better. So what do you have to say? What can the people of Michigan, what can the good Democrats in Michigan do? And the progressives, what do we do?
Well, there are a lot more jobs in the renewable industries that are rising than there are in the old pollution-based economy that's starting to collapse. I think Michigan should bet on the future. Michigan has carried this country on its back for a very long time with the automobile industry, helped us win World War II. I don't think the people of Michigan in the new century should settle for the last century solution. I think that they should be fighting for the new century solution. That's going to be wind and solar. It's also going to be manufacturing all of the things that we're going to need to have a clean energy economy. We're leaving the age of oil. We're leaving the age of coal. We're going into the solar age. I think Michigan should help us get there. Reality is there are way more jobs putting up all those solar panels. There are way more jobs fabricating all those solar panels. There are way more jobs putting up all those wind farms, manufacturing all the wind turbine parts, 8,000 parts for every wind turbine. We need Michigan to help lead this clean energy revolution.
And you talked earlier, I heard you talk about the whole idea that we're all under a big tent here.
Yeah.
And so how do progressives, how do liberals, how do Democrats fall into this whole idea of a big tent?
Well, I mean, the only time we've ever won is when we had a big tent. The elites win when the popular forces all have lots of little bitty tents. We're arguing with each other and who's more oppressed than the other, and who's got it worse. That's the way we lose.
Oh no, Michigan has it the worst.
Exactly. The way we win is when we say, we want an inclusive economy for shared prosperity. We want to make sure that we build now a green economy strong enough to lift millions of people out of poverty. That can bring together labor, the best of business even. That can bring together civil rights and community activist folks with environmentalists. We can cross lines of class and color if we're committed to a green economy, strong enough to lift people out of poverty. We want a green wave strong enough to lift all boats. And we need Michigan on the front of that train, not the back of it, pulling the other direction. You don't need more coal-fired power plants. The reality is that we're going to hit a situation where coal and oil are going to be taxed one way or the other. It will be bad for Michigan.
And I've heard you speak at every station about Detroit.
Yes.
How do we revitalize Detroit?
Sure. Well, first of all, Detroit, again, carried this country. Michigan carried this country on its back. The whole U.S. economy was vibrant because Detroit was vibrant, because Michigan was vibrant. We beat fascism in World War II because Detroit was able to retool in a World War II mobilization and redeployment of resources. We need a World War II level mobilization now. Al Gore is right. We need to be 100% off of carbon-based fuels in 10 years. There's only one state that has the industrial strength, the industrial character to get us there. That state's Michigan. We expect for Michigan to lead the way and not be distracted by false solutions from the last century pollution-based economy. We need a solution-based economy out of Michigan.
I'd like to personally invite Van Jones to visit us someday in Michigan.
Happy to do it.
I know Governor Jennifer Granholm would love to have you. I know she's a big fan.
Your Senator Stabenow, she's way out in front on this. She's one of the people banging on the table in the U.S. Senate, and her leadership has been critical going forward and will continue to be.
Thank you so much, Liberal Lucy, live from the Big Tent.